traders and tradettes, y'all know it's dreycosting, back to you with another banger. Alright, so this massive 700 peak move is behind us. New week, right? Didn't even trade Friday, we just chill, you know what I mean? New week, we have the zones right here. Actually, this was more likely a pin bar from the higher time frame back into its range. If you don't know what a pin bar is, right, check it out in this YouTube video, right? Take out over to one range, back into the whole range, right? So let me show you all how this look from the higher time frame. I can bet this is a pin bar. Let me go and check it at least from the daily and see what it looks like. There we go. There we go, pin bar, right? So that's that pin bar move, right? So we're here from the daily levels. Let me kind of widen this open. Now let me show you the action that we're looking at, right? This is how we close on Thursday. We'll close this way on Friday, right? GJ, I believe that GJ is not ready for down here as yet, right? So we'll have another zone to play down here, yeah. But GJ's, I don't believe GJ is ready for down here as yet. All right, so this is another 500 pip range. GJ was up here for a good amount of time, right? Within this 300 pip range from dating back from November 23rd to about December 23rd, 1 month. So it's a new month. My best guess is that it will fluctuate in this region for a bit before it comes down to here. But I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see how it plays out. All right. Let's just see how it plays out. But that's my best guess. All right. So I think I should go here. So if it breaks this level at 181 to 118 going back down, you know that we're going to look at our next big swing trade. But once it's in within this region right here, then we're going to look for to take our 1 to 3s, they're about 60 to 90 pips, 100 pips, they're about, right? But if it breaks here, that 181, 160 region, then we're definitely looking for another 300 to 400 pip move. Not sure if it's gonna happen in one day because that's like a one-off thing, but it probably can happen like within a week or two time, right? So that's the norm. But this was really spectacular on Thursday. So now you know what we're looking at off the higher time frame. I can see it in from the higher time frame easily by just looking at the 30 minutes, but I keep on getting in my DM that a lot of people say they don't understand it, and I have to be mindful that even though I have experience, I have to be mindful that I'm speaking to a lot of beginner traders, so I have to really take my time. So I'm going to take my time with you. All right, so big up traders and traders. I love the subscriber. The subscriber is really numbers are really showing great. That's really motivation for me to keep on going. So at this stage, I really feel good about it. I will definitely continue this into next year. And as I said, once I hit somewhere about 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers thereabouts, I will definitely start going live, because as I said, as in live trading in the London session, I'm not going to go live talking to duppies, you know what I mean, like our goals, you know what I mean, like no one in the ear or something like that. I've tried that before and it was like the worst feeling. So I'm not gonna go live talking to no one, you know what I mean. But things take a little time, so as we get the subscribers up, and then we'll definitely start to go live, right? Which will definitely build the community much better. But I'm just taking it in stages, right? But if you want me to go live, want me to go live, just comment in this video and just hashtag live 2024, hashtag live 2024. I will definitely keep it off, right? So back now to the, let's go to the H4. So what we're looking at, so that a lot of rejections here, I'm looking for a continued movement at the start of the week to continue up, right? And then to bomb continue down. So we're looking for some form of uptrend action, something like this on the M30, right? Test back around here and then to continue down, right? That's just the wave of the market, right? So this was the uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, and so on. Break a structure, come back here. We're in a downtrend now, official downtrend. So this is now gonna be the retracement, right? So let me show you how it works from a higher time frame. So this is like a uptrend, right? Yeah, follow me. Break a structure, and then now we're in a downtrend. So in a downtrend, you know, we make lower highs and lower lows, right? But from the higher time frame, right, it's just like a retracement of lower high, right? So on the higher time frame, it's a retracement of a lower high to continue down the impulse. So the fact that we're retracing right here, this is like an uptrend move. So this retracement move on the lower time frame, you're going to see higher highs and higher lows for a little uptrend. And then now, so we're going to see the impulse move to continue down. So when you're seeing this like retracement move, right, this is more saying that we're not going to look for longer moves. We're going to look for like 1 to 3, 60 pips, thereabout, 80 pips, thereabout, right? But if when you're doing the impulse movement, when you're doing the impulse movements of the higher time frame, then you're going to definitely look for longer move because the impulse is much more longer than the retracement. So you're going to look for like 150 pips or possibly 200 pips, thereabout, right? So that's the flow of the market, right? So now that you understand how it works on the higher time frame and how I go about knowing when to take a longer trade versus a short one and so on. Alright. So let's go, let's connect the lows. Alright, let's connect the lows. This trend looks shabby. Let me see if I can get it better, but it definitely looks shabby. Alright, so based off what I'm seeing, it's right there. I expect some form of retracement back to somewhere around here, around this region, then push off, right? So this was an impulse. So we're on the M30 now, or regular M30. So this was an impulse, so a little retracement, right? And look to continue up, right? But in everything now, you know that we always have to wait, what you call it again, have our backup, right? So let's stretch this out. Let's put an era, because you guys like that. So the first move of the week, we're looking for some retracement back to here, to continue the uptrend, right? To continue back to somewhere around here, right? As I said, we're going to look to take shorter moves because we're in the retracement section of the overall higher time frame trend, right? So within this region, it's 370 pip region. We're going to look into taking 1 to 3s, somewhere about 60 to 90 pips there, about just keep it under 100 pips. Alright, traders and traders, this is the first move, right? So retracement back to somewhere around 181 or 167, then look to push back up somewhere about here. Or y'all know that if it comes right here, form support, breaks that support, retrace, create a low high, confirming the basic are trading for a downtrend, then you're gonna look to continue down, right? So you have to be mindful that it's a situation that it does that, and then forms resistance, bullish candle closure week at the top, bearish candle closure week at the top, then we're definitely gonna look to continue down. But I'm more looking for the uptrend after this massive drop. And remember that also that when you come right here to retrace, you want support to form with bearish candle closure week at the bottom, bullish candle closure week at the bottom, and then look to continue up. So don't forget that. So what we're looking at for the week is that the start off buys above 181, 167, right? And then we have sells below 181,167, right? So that is what we're looking off to start the week. All right. Starting off for the week, we have to check our calendar, and it's a very, very, very strong calendar to start the week. All right. So we have, not to start the week, it's a very strong calendar for the entire week. All right. So you have to be extremely careful. All right. So Sunday, Monday is kind of easy going and all of that. All right. So we're going to look to trade every day, but we have to be careful. Right. And I'm going to explain to you how we're going to be careful. Tuesday, we have massive news around pre-New York with CPI, Consumer Price Index. You have to be careful. Smooth flowing for the pound at London, right? So you have no massive news from Asian, right? No massive news from the Asian. Coming down through Tuesday, do we have any massive news through Asian going back into London? For Wednesday, no, we don't. For CPI right here for Tuesday, this is how we're going to trade the news. A lot of persons be like, why don't trade news? But this is what you can do, right? The rule of thumb that I use for like high impact news, if I do decide to trade it, is that wait 15 minutes till after the news, see if structure is still there, and price have a runaway or anything like that, then you can go ahead and trade, right? So just let it calm down, and you can wait 10 to 15 minutes thereabout. But I would say 15 minutes is a safe bet, right? So going into Wednesday, we have GDP, gross domestic product. So this is a high impact news that's going to move the market. So one in the same. If I'm trading on Wednesday, which I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it. Is that I'm going to wait 15 minutes till after the high impact news. If price has a shoot away and structure still remains, then I'm going to trade. If price shoots away, then I'm just not going to trade, right? But what I don't want to do, I don't really want to be caught in slippage, and it's a high probability that you can be caught in slippage within your news. So what is slippage? For those who don't know, it's, say for argument's sake, you're trying to risk 3%, if stop loss gets hit, you probably lose 8 to 10% because of slippage. So you don't want to do that, right? Around pre-New York, again, you have PPI, right? For the US, it's a high impact week. It's a very strong week. I think on Wednesday as well, if memory serves me right, this is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, going on for the DXY, we have interest rate news for the DXY as well. This is going past London closure. We have FOMC as well for the DXY. So it's a lot of strong movements, right? No strong news closing out Asian going into London. Going now into Thursday, we have interest rate, and remember that I tell you that interest rate is the highest impact news in the market. Its interest rate is the #1 driver of currency prices. So we have interest rates pre-New York for the pound. So it's a high probability that from the GDP, if we get nice movement from the GDP on Wednesday, that there might be slow movement in pre-London and London open. For most people, we're waiting on interest rate to see what interest rate is doing. So I'm definitely gonna wait around 15 minutes. I'm gonna trade news this week, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I'm definitely gonna wait until the market settles around 15 minutes after. If it shoots away, then I just don't take it. But I'm not gonna take those. I'm not gonna get slipped out of the market, right? Also, what you could do in terms of this high impact news, you could widen the stop loss a little bit. Also ensure that you calculate your risk properly when you widen your stop loss, and also decrease your risk. If you're using to trade 3%, you can take your risk to 1% thereabout. You get what I'm saying? Just to get a feel of it and kind of widen your stop loss to manage that slippage. Still in pre-New York, we have more core retail sales, another high impact. Still in pre-New York open, we have initial jobless claims, high impact as well. So it's a massive week, traders and traders. So you have to be careful the entire week. Know your calendar, know where you are on the calendar. Smooth and sailing from Asian going into Friday. All right. Smooth sailing from London open. Smooth sailing through pre-New York, New York open. So it's S&P at New York Open, right? So high impact week is a very strong week. So I expect a lot of volatility in the market this week. So GJ is going to be running up and down. If you trade gold, it's going to be running up and down. If you trade US30, it's going to be running up and down. It's a very high impactful week. I remember when I used to start trade, right? People said, "Oh, don't trade on in December. We don't trade in December. December is slow." Like, let me tell you something. The one thing I know that you have to always know when you're coming up as a new traders and traders, don't follow what people say. Oh, this and that. The only thing that matters is data. The only thing that matters is data, and I've done a ton of back testing with data like GJ. Back testing of entries, I would say somewhere about 3,000 plus rows of data, just back testing GJ. You know what I mean? Back testing the volatility of each month and so on. You know, it's just ton of data that I have, right? And for live trading entries, I have like tons of data, feeling, getting better and all of this, just journalizing and all of that. So data is the only thing that matters. What does your back testing show you? What does your forward testing show you? And my back testing and forward testing showing that GJ moved massive in December. Remember the people said don't trade on Friday when I just started, and my biggest move on Gbpjpy has come on Friday. My most successful day for GJ has always been on a Friday. So, but Friday may not work for another person for the instrument that they are trading. So you have to know the instrument that you are trading, right? Whether it be US30, whether it be USD CAD, whether it be DECEMBER.10.2023, etc. You know what I mean? Whether it be stocks, whatever, you get me? You have to know the instrument that you are trading. You have to back test it, you have to forward test it. And you know, just take it from there, because each person experience is going to be different. It can also be a situation where their system doesn't work on a specific day or within a specific month, but your system actually works. You get me? Another man might be trading on the 1 minute or something like that in a range like this and be like, oh, you know, he's making money, but that's not my system. My system is 30 minutes with trend line and support and resistance. You get me? So that works for me. I'm saying that you just have to know, you know, your system and what works for you, and the only way you're gonna do that is by gathering data. Back testing without gathering data is like sailing a boat on dry land. All right, so just some nice little tip and insights for you. Just big up every trader and trader. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate, love each and every one. And remember, just reach out in the comment section. I'm here to help each and every trader and traders. Until tomorrow, straight up body, no starting. I'm out.